We are here on a almost well, it's going to be a thunderous Thursday later because we got storms coming in. Don't forget hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. All right, so we are actually for my algebra. Yeah, do you think I know I'm a pretty big deal with 140 plus subscribers on YouTube. I mean, the paparazzi is everywhere. I can't even go to the Quick Mart and get a biscuit. But anyways, again, it's all for fun. All right, so linear modeling. I have changed the way this is done, okay? Because remember, the standards are very vague for math. It just says we have to do it. It doesn't say how we have to do it. So I Jeffernized it. I took what we've been successful at yesterday and half the day before, and I've applied it to this. Okay. So finding A and K from a chart of linear equations. Okay. To find our A value, we're going to see how the Y values change. Okay. So, like, I don't want to start right here. I want to start right here. All right. How do I get from 1 to 4? Yeah, add 3. 4 to 7. All right. So I'm adding 3 each time. So that is actually my A. My K value is when X is 0. So X is 0 right here. My K value is 7. Now, I didn't put like a plus or minus right here because I actually wanted y'all to write that today. Okay. So, wow. So, just like that. Some of y'all are like, wow, yeah. Listen, math can be hard if you let it. Okay. Luckily, y'all have somebody that tries to find the easiest way to do everything. Except apparently fix my car because now that's a whole nother story. All right. So, did anybody need paper towels? Because your mind just blown on that one. Okay, I got paper towels over here, and I got wipes in the back. We got to clean up the gray matter. Okay, so we're going to write equations from the charts just like we just did. Okay, so find our A, change in y values. It goes 12, 10, 8, 6, 4. So what's happening each time? Yeah, we're subtracting 2. Well, my A value is minus 2. What is the Y value when X is 0? So X is 0 here, so that. So what is that value? 10. Ta-da! Don't y'all feel sorry for people that's not in our class? Yes. Huh? Oh, thank you. All right. So that was number 1. Super similar to our example. I haven't changed stuff up. All right, let's look at number 2. All right, it goes -10, -5, 0, 5. What is our change in Y values? Yeah, we're adding 5. So that's our A value. Okay. What is the Y value when X is 0? So X is 0 right here, 0. Now, 2 ways you could write that. You could write it like that, or you could actually do this. Either way, I'm okay with that. All right. Because I know again, like I said, some of y'all would have to put that plus 0. And when I was not very, listen, I had to reteach myself math. My algebra 1 teacher said read example 1 Any questions? Read example 2. Do the check yourself. All right, your homework is numbers 2 through 85. That's it. I had homework in algebra 1 every night and it was like 40 something problems and I had to go home and reteach myself. Yeah. All right. So, number 3. So, change in y values. This goes -5, -8 to -5, -2 to 1. Okay. All right. All right. So, we're adding 3. So, that's our a value. Our k value. So, that is -8. Yes. No, it's a positive 1. Yeah, that would really throw it off if it went from -2 to -1. That would not be a linear function. That would be something totally different. And we're not worried. We're only worried about our a and k right now for this thing. We are streamline focused. Okay. All right. And number 4. Number 4 is probably the hardest one in the whole paper. Okay. What's our change in y values? What's our y value? 3. All right. So you could write it like that. Now, yes. Yeah, you'll have to put that is a good question. You'll have to put the plus or the minus that because that's how have it set up. Okay. Um, but and I'll try to not have. I thought the change of 1 was funny. I mean, look. I can tell you on this. On your test, you're going to have 1 like this and 1 like the ones on the back. Okay. Ones like these, you're going to be adding and subtracting. That's it each time. And then that's how you find your A, and then we know the K is right there. All right. So hopefully relieve some pressure. All right. On the back from the graph, the K value is where the graph touches the y-axis. Remember, our y-axis goes up and down. Our A value is how you get to from that point to the next. Okay. One of these is a little bit easier than the other. Okay. So on this one, where does the graph touch the y-axis? 0. That is our K value. All right. To get to the next point, well, it looks like we went over 10 up to kind of like slope, like a fraction. Well, this reduces down to 1 over 5. Now, I don't know, somebody has stolen my calculator or I have moved it. The calculators like I have up here, they will actually reduce that fraction for you. And if you have yeah, like those, yeah, I can, hang on. I'm fixing to grow. Okay. So 2 and this button right here, this N over D. That means numerator or denominator. You do that, 2 over 10, hit enter, and it will reduce it for you. I have my own TV show. Leave me alone. Okay. Catch me in my new series on TLC, Math Madness. Right behind the 6,000 pound sister lives And we're not Oompa Loompa Little People show. Okay, so, all right. Number 5. Where does the graph touch the y-axis? So this goes, yes. Number 4. That was number 4. Yeah. Sorry, I had a student that was lost in my hilariousness, which is easy. It's almost as good as, my good looks. I can. Some of y'all probably have to put like a little card over where my web camera is. All right. So this goes 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, this goes by twos. On the test, it's not going to do that, and if it is, I'll tell y'all how it goes. So this starts at plus 12. So that is our K value. Okay. Okay. All right. Our A value, we go over 90, which some of y'all probably did to try to get here because you woke up late. And you go down 3 because it even tells you 3. Well, 3 over 90 will actually reduce down to 1 over 30. Okay. And again, if you have questions about the fractions and stuff, I'll help. I don't want you to miss something because you're unsure. Okay, ask a question. Questions are encouraged on the test. All right, because we all have this humanistic thing, and some people are more human than human. All right. Does everybody go number 5? Anybody need more time? Did you smile great? You had a fake smile for your club picture. What was the club? The fake smile people? The ex-wife face club? Y'all call it something else with 3 letters, like a R, and B, and a F, but I call it the ex-wife face. If she ever finds this channel. All right. Number 6. Where does it touch the y-axis? 5. That's our K value, and it's a positive 5. All right. How do you get to the next point? Well, looks like we went over 1 and down 2. Well, over 1 down 2, that's the same thing as saying negative 2. Now, if you write negative 2 over 1 on the test, do you think I'm going to count off? No. It means the same thing. Yes. Uh, Good question. The question was, how do you know which point to go to? And in the directions, it says, how do you get to the next point? We're going from left to right. Yeah. A lot of this is based on the English language of the left to right. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is. I did not fix that. Thank you for catching that. Yeah, it was negative. I forgot to put a neck because we went down 3. Yeah, yeah, that was. Oh my goodness, you're in so many clubs. You had to have a wardrobe change. That's awesome. Can't you imagine somebody coming to school today with like one of those like small rolling like uh carry on luggage with like all their different shirts they got to take a picture in a day? I wish mine worked like other people's. Okay, so number 7. Where does it touch the y-axis? Yeah, negative 3. So that's our K value. Now, our A value is not as easy to see. Okay, I'm going to zoom in because this is super important. All right. So when I'm saying the next point, Can we agree that the next time that this line touches on this little grid is right here? Yeah. We want something. This is not like Bon Jovi's song. We're halfway there. No, we're actually there. Okay. So to get here, all right, we're going to go over 1, 2, up, 1, 2, 3. Okay, because that's the next point. Like right here, this would also be the next point if it had like the big dots like the other graph did, because that's where that actually touches on the grid. It's kind of like Battleship. Has anybody ever played Battleship? Okay, good. The movie would have been better if they called it something other than Battleship, but you know. All right. Uh-oh. Shrink. All right. So I would write 3/2. All right. Too bad, not so bad. All right. Was that the last one? Woohoo! We are done. All right. We are about to have a check on learning. We're going to see if we remember how we did stuff earlier this week. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. Good stuff, good things, and we're going to miss you, Coach Saban. Roll Tide.